Ghostwatch! This here is one of my favorite types of found footage movies, where the footage is that of a live broadcast that went horribly wrong. This was released in 1992 on the BBC during Halloween night, and was treated as a real event, which actually fooled a lot of people and got people filing complaints. Just like that whole War of the Worlds radio broadcast that terrified everyone. I love any piece of horror media that can genuinely fool people into thinking it's all real. That's the best way you can do found footage in my opinion. That's why Blair Witch was so good. But beyond its reputation and ability to trick people, does this found footage movie actually have anything else to offer? Well, yeah, I think it does craft a compelling narrative. The focus of the broadcast is to search this haunted house and attempt to prove the existence of a ghost known as Pipes. All the while, people are urged to call in and talk about their own supernatural experiences. But, as the film goes on, we find out that Pipes is trying to perform a huge seance that bleeds into the broadcast and allows him to spread into the houses of everyone watching the program. So we start getting callers who are currently being tormented by Pipes, and eventually the entire studio erupts into chaos as Pipes possesses the host. It's great! I love how this isolated haunted house forms into something on a much grander scale, and it must have really terrified the people who thought this broadcast was real, since the narrative sets up that you're probably next. When the supernatural shit gets going, I like hearing about what's happening to people through their calls, like clocks mysteriously stopping at 9:30 and people being supernaturally drawn to their television sets. I also really liked how polite these characters were. I'm sure they were just trying to act like their true selves for realism, but it just creates a nice atmosphere before things go up into flames. And it made me feel pretty bad for Sarah, who I especially grew to like. Those kid actors also do a great job at seeming genuinely terrified at what's going on. Really, the extra steps to make this all seem believable is what makes this for me. Nobody acts unrealistic. Even the skeptic, who can be seen as a jerk, is pretty realistic to how people actually view paranormal phenomena. I mean, that's probably how I would react to all of this, just trying to find the rational explanation. I don't know, I just love things like this. If you want something similar to Ghostwatch, there's also WNUF Halloween Special, which does something similar but on a lower budget. That one's also great, and a little scarier if you're looking for that. But I still prefer Ghostwatch. It's got nice lore and better characters. And look, they don't really say much about Halloween in this special, but come on! It literally aired on Halloween night as a Halloween special. I think it earned a spot. If this sort of thing interests you, I highly recommend putting on Ghostwatch this Halloween.